harrowing scenes of destruction.
So Sandy, they had, a week's notice. We're talking about things we'll have no notice on.
4 days after Sandy hit the East Coast, the United States death toll sits at 98 people and counting. Senator Alan Bates says Oregon's government is preparing for a similar natural disaster.
For the last 7 or 8 years, we've been getting more and more information from our Department of Minerals and Geography that we are really at the precipice here in time. And we expect a tsunami on the coast within the next 100 years, which is a long time to us, but it's not a long time if it happens tomorrow.
That's why the legislature approved Ballot Measure 77 almost unanimously. If passed, the measure would amend the Constitution, allowing the governor to declare a catastrophic disaster and for 30 days be allowed to allocate money however he or she deemed worthy.
Just concerned about giving one person that much power, but in time of catastrophe, you got to have somebody in charge. It's not time for committees to sit around and talk it over.
Despite that concern and Oregon Republican Party's official stance to vote no, Republican State Representative Dennis Richardson is behind 77.
It doesn't matter whether the governor is a Democrat or Republican, he's our governor, and in time of extreme catastrophic emergency, the governor needs to be able to react appropriately and constitutionally.
And the measure doesn't just apply to natural disasters like earthquakes or tsunamis. A quick peek inside of the voters' pamphlet shows a full list, anything from terrorist attacks to war.
The provisions of Measure 77 are never needed, but if they are, it's too late to start negotiating or to debate it at that time.
Current law also requires the entire legislature to meet in person for such events. Elected officials say 77 moves Oregon into the 21st century.
Allows a smaller group to meet, and they can do it electronically.
Members of both parties hoping the measure will put measures in place should something like Sandy happen to the West Coast. In Medford, Jennifer Elliott, NBC5 News.